I'll ask Julia to pull up the YouTube stream to see if she can do it. Can you pull up the YouTube stream? Can you pull up the YouTube stream and see if you can hear me?
This should be on.
Is it in the chat?
I don't know, but they can hear you theoretically.
Oh, they can? Theoretically?
If they hear you.
If you can theoretically hear me, please wait. You can hear me? Okay. We're back. We've been silenced no more. There will be play-by-play for this morning game between the Nashville Flyers and Center Ice. Center Ice looking to rebound off of a really good effort last night. Late goal, very late goal, led to a heartbreak to lose, but the kids played well, and looking for a couple more excellent efforts this morning. Light crowd this morning as we play in the Centennial A-Ring. I don't know that we've played in the A-Ring. Nice view, plenty of good seating. So Center Ice will start out with Tyler Price at center, Peter Dyke on the left wing, and on the right wing is Morgan Mather. Hello, Jennifer. How are you this morning? On defense, we have Bissett and Will Parker. My apologies. Our white uniforms are a little harder to read. Up come the Flyers into the zone. Shot saved by Caleb. Rebound over to Bissett in the corner. Flyers gather behind the net. Beecher along the wall. Throws it into the middle. Nice play by Mather to kick it out into neutral ice. Price in on the forecheck. Bissett fans on the pass over. The Flyers take it into the zone. Shot. Nice save by Kayla. Pushes the rebound into the corner. Battle for the puck along the half wall. And Bissett takes it. Gathering steam coming up ice. 1-on-4. He gets knocked down. Covered by the Flyers goal. And apparently they're going to call that a shot. So shots are 2-1. Now we have Schaefer, Bowles, and Carey out with Cunningham and Parker. Cunningham takes it into the corner of the Flyers zone. Throws it out in front. Oh, just missed. Back come the Flyers, skating along the right wall, gathering speed into the middle. Shot, save, rebound nicely put to the corner by Gray Schaefer. The Flyers come in again, up in front. Schaefer has it, over to Cole. Battle for the puck. Puck comes to Bowles and flips it. Flyers regain. Parker now with it in zone. Spins, nice spin move, gathering steam. Nice pass up to Schaefer. And Center Ice looks to be going for a change. Flyers have it in their own zone. Parker dumps deep. And Center Ice gets a change. Back behind the Flyers. That comes out in front shot. Ooh, just missed. That was Hudson Ratliff with a good opportunity there. The Flyers have it back deep in their own zone along the wall, up to the point. Lewingrad keeps it in, throws it over to the Flyers. Here come the Flyers. Nice play by Davis to take the puck. Out comes Anderson, dumps it in. Deep into the Flyers zone. Flyers gather. Skating up, stolen by Price. Into the corner. Around the net. Battling. Needs some help there. Nether gets in there. The puck goes behind the Flyers net over to the right wall. And out come the Flyers. Gaining speed through the neutral zone. Number 24, shot, saved by Taylor, rebound. Oh, nice play by Price to break up that attempt. Dyke throws the puck over to the Flyers, and the Flyers dump it back into the center ice zone. Davis with it now in the corner, over to Dyke, battling for it. Center ice breaks out with Dyke. Puck knocked loose by the Flyers. Oh, nice pass by the Flyers there. They have a chance into the zone. They score. Right through the 5-hole there on a shot from an odd angle. The Flyers lead it 1-0. 11:17 left in the first period. Schaefer on the draw, brings the draw back to Facette, who dumps it over to the Flyers. And the Flyers have it in neutral zone. Now back in their own zone, turnover. Flyers gather behind their own net. Long stretch pass up into in come the Flyers into the zone, blocked shot. Puck stolen by Bowles. Flyers again regain it. Shot, weak shot, goes just wide. Schaefer in the corner, over to Adams, over to Bowles. Center ice still can't clear the zone. Into the corner. A nice play by Facette there, though he falls over his own skates. Flyers come in, shoot, nice save by Taylor with the pass. Again, we'll throw it up to the point and give it back to the Flyers. Oh, nice hit by Schaefer there. Puck into the corner. Bowles has it. Just throws it to the middle of his own zone. Fans, this looks like the team from the first game yesterday so far. Nice play by Bowles. He gets hooked. No call. Whistle for some inexplicable reason. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Face it just outside the center ice zone. Ratliff wins it, pushes it over towards the net. Quick whistle there. The center ice is able to tilt the ice back down towards the Flyer zone, where we'll have another face-off. Ratliff is out with Cole and Anderson, Parker and Cunningham on defense. Face-off won by the Flyers behind their own net. Over to the wall. The Flyers rim it around in their own zone, out to the point, and they get it out. Nice play by that's Perry. Dumps it in. And the Flyers break out. 2-on-1 developing. Not sure how that happened. Throws it to the net. Saved by Taylor.
Good job, Caleb.
There'll be a face-off to Kayla's left, to your right on the video. Price out there loses the face-off over to the Flyers. Nice play by Beecher to deflect it, though. Beecher has the puck, tips it. Yeah, they don't seem to be calling interference today. So Lewengrad keeps it in. And Mether gets hit. That should be an icing. And it is. Well, fans, we've gone, by my calculations, 8.5 periods without scoring a goal. So let's get one here. Price on the draw, loses it to the Flyers. Out comes the Flyers, they dump it again. Not going to make it far enough for icing, or yes it is. Another icing on the Flyers. Schaefer out on the draw. Schaefer wins it back to Davis. He tries a shot that's blocked by the Flyers, and the Flyers break out. 2-on-2 into the corner in the center ice zone. Get one in front. Knocked to the corner. The Flyers have somebody hanging by the neck. Get back there, son. All right. Out comes center ice. Bowles with it. Flyers take the puck. Nice play by Schaefer to block it, but Flyers have it at center in the neutral zone. Gathering speed. We seem to be clumped together. They throw, almost accidentally knocked in, but Adams takes it up to Bowles. Bowles dumps it deep into the Flyers zone. The shots are 6 or 8-3, depending on whether the scoreboard is working correctly. Back come the Flyers with speed, move around, skate around our defense. Fortunately, shoot it wide there. And the puck comes back out to neutral ice. The Flyers dump it in. Center ice takes it. Adams over to Carey. Flyers have the puck again. Back in their own zone. Cassette takes it in his own zone, gathering steam. Looks like there's going to be a nice skating. Loses the puck into the corner and flings it out to the middle of the ice. We're now back on they skate around us off the post. Back comes Cassette. Loses the puck, but followed nicely by Carey. Carey in the zone, maneuvers around a Flyer defender behind the Flyer goal. Still fighting for the puck. Good effort there. We turn it over again to the Flyers. The Flyers try to break it out. Looks like that should be an icing, and it is. 6:26 left in the first period. Shots are 7-3. The other scoreboard is much clearer.
They were 8-3.
They were 8-3 according to our cameraman. Face off in the zone. Won by the Flyers up to the point. Cunningham, good hold in there. Skating. Nice maneuvering around and behind the net. Flyers, good coverage in front of their own net. Parker now has it in his own zone. Throws it out into the neutral zone. Flyers retake it. They're off. They clear the zone. Parker again behind his own net. Reverses course. Flyers steal it from Dyke. Throw it into the middle, and Price has it. The Flyer. Good battle there by Price. Mether in to help with the puck. Needs somebody else to skate into the zone. No goal. The net had been knocked off. So we almost had one there. But the net was off its moorings. We'll have a face-off to the left of the Flyers' goal. Center ice is changing lines, and Schaefer will be out to take the face-off with Lewingrub and Graham on defense, and Bowles and Cole on the wings. Bowles battling for the puck. Lewingrub holds it in. Did not get the shot off quick enough. And the puck comes back out to center ice. Davis with it, fans on it, gets it up to Cole. Cole skating as the puck stolen, comes outside the zone. Center ice clears. Flyers with it now in their own zone. A little flip taken by Davis. Davis flips it up the wall to Cole. Cole with it on the left side. Maneuvers around, taken again by the Flyers. Davis. Bowles with it. Gets knocked off the puck. And covered by the Flyers. They called a penalty. Schaefer got a penalty for we don't know what. That call was highly questionable. Face up. An irate Josh Schaefer letting the refs know what he thinks of the call. He's not wrong, but Ray Schaefer will sit for a minute and a half nevertheless. Flyers win the face-off. Shot from the point, blocked by Ratliff. Into the corner goes Facette, who ices it. Ooh, fortunately the goalie played it. We're 4-on-4 here, so icing it would have been icing, not going the zone. The Flyers knock it out deep into our zone. There's a race for it. Won by the Flyers. Flyers player gathers behind the net, flips it over to the right side. Nice check there by Facette, who flips it out into neutral ice. Flyers gather in their own zone. Goes B-to-D pass. The Flyers looking to break out. Break into the zone. Shot, nice save by Kayla. There'll be a face-off to her right. Price will take the draw for center ice out there with Mather, Parker, and Cunningham. The Flyers win the draw, take possession of the puck in from the right wall. Saved by Kayla. Flyers gather the puck again. Throw it towards the net just wide, and the Flyers have it. Throw it into the middle. It snuck through, but up to the point. Nice block by Mather. The Flyers regather the puck. Gathering steam up through the neutral zone. Here come the Flyers. Shot just off the side of the net there. And Cunningham gets it in a nice play dice. It's okay, we'll take the icing there. Gather ourselves and go for a face-off with 3:10 left in the first period. Schaefer back out there on the draw with Snuck through to the goal, but cast aside by Kayla. Schaefer up the bowls, gets by him, and the Flyers regain possession and neutralize. Schaefer falls down. Back behind our net. Cunningham throws it over to the corner, over to Parker, who's skating with it, gathers up some steam. Now Bowles with it, dumps it deep into the Flyers zone. Along the wall, shot, tricky shot there by Schaefer. Has a side shot, save, another save. Two good chances for center ice on that shift. Now back come the Flyers though. Cole gets it at center ice, back into the Flyers zone. Battle for the puck. Puck comes outside the zone. Should have been an offside on us, but they waved it off. Here come the Flyers. Back 1-on-4. They get the puck little. Oh, and it trickles in. Floater from the point, and it's now 2-0 for the Flyers. Face off by Carey. Flyers take it again. Behind Melnick. Davis has it. Shot from the point. Glove save by Kayla. And a face off to her left. We Carey on the face off with really see with Anderson, Ratliff, centering by the Flyers. A nice outlet pass there, but Carey wasn't looking for the puck. Carey now battling for the puck. Anderson in there. Carey with it, just flips it back over to the Flyers. Davis now has it behind his own net, flips it up the wall to Ratliff, who turns. Puck right in front, saved by that. They're 2-on-1 down below. Battle for the puck, and Ruhlgrove gets it over. Up comes Anderson. Where's the puck? There we go, into the side. Puck is covered by Kayla. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the rules don't allow for this, but it sure does seem like the Flyers have more players out there than we do. I know that's not the case, but it seems like they are constantly outnumbering us everywhere on the ice. Boys need to pick it up a little bit. Price on the face-off, 44 seconds left. Adams takes it, dumps it out to the Flyers in the neutral zone. The set gathers, come in, going to go 1-on-2, gets a poke check. Mike has it, floats it towards the net, save cast aside. And the Flyers come back in. Good battle over there. Mather now has it. Behind the Flyers' goal. The Flyers throw it over into the corner. Beecher flying around. Puck is dumped into the center ice zone, and that's the end of the first period. Okay, start of the second period, once they get the clock situated, which seems to be taking a little bit of time. Shots are 10-8 in favor of the Flyers. Still waiting on the clock. Come on, people, we got get this moving along. 10-8 in terms of shots and 2-0 Flyers on the scoreboard. Waiting on the scoreboard here. Referee. Yeah, get one of the younger folk in there to come help with the technology. See if we can't get this thing working. Well, they gave us one fewer minute than normal, but honestly, I'm not complaining. 15 minutes. So now we're all situated and we're ready to play some hockey. Schaefer wins the draw back to Parker, who dumps it into the neutral zone to Schaefer. Schaefer dumps it deep into the Flyers zone. Cole's chasing after. Gets the puck, tried to center, stolen by the Flyers. Schaefer along the wall, steals it, battling. And the Flyers dump it deep into the center ice zone. Center ice takes it behind the net. Cunningham with it up the wall. Missed the mark. Oh, the Flyers almost had a chance there. Well, had a real little traffic jam there in front of the net. The Flyers shoot saved by Taylor. Almost a minute gone in the second period. Center ice will change personnel. It'll be Ratliff taking the draw. There with Anderson Cole on the forward line. The Flyers win the draw, but a nice play by Carey to sneak through and steal the puck deep into the Flyers zone. Puck is in the left corner. Carey, good battle there, threw it in front. Off Anderson's skate. Anderson behind, moves it back around the net. Good play by Davis to knock it back in. Behind the net, Carey over to Anderson, just missed. Good push there by center ice. Back come the Flyers into the neutral zone. That looked offside to me. Little toss behind the net. Back comes Carey. This line, maybe we can get some momentum here. The Flyers come back with Anderson dumps it. Anderson dumps it. Puck goes deep into the center ice zone where Davis will knock it around the wall. Flyers throw it out in front. And center ice dumps it deep. There's a race for it. Nice play by Everett, but the Flyers do a nice job going back in the corner. Back they come across center ice. 3-on-2. Now 3-on-2. Good play back there by Davis. Runs around the board, stolen by the Flyers. Shot from the point. Save, rebound, covered by Taylor. Face off to Kayla's left. That'll be Price on the draw. Wins the draw back to Cassette, who throws it around to the other side to Mather. Mather dumps it out in a race. Got a race, got a break. Nice play by the Flyers to come back and break up that opportunity. And they clear the puck out. Looks like they will again have a 2-on-1. Nice play by Adams to get back and knock the puck away. Flyers regain. Shot from the point just wide. Dyke fell. And the Flyers come in 3-on-3 into the zone. Shot, just went wide. Rebound out in front, all alone off. Looked like that went off the crossbar. And anyway, it didn't go in. That's all we care about here. Flyers with the puck up to the point. Back into the corner. There, we got a lot of people watching some hockey. Hope they paid for their tickets. So now there's a battle in the corner. Back up to the point. Shot way wide, but they gather again at the point. Good play there by Price. Nether breaks out. There we go. Nether coming up in the center shot. Ooh, good shot. That was headed for the top corner and a nice glove by the Flyers goalie. So face off to the right of the Flyers goal. Schaefer will take it, looking to draw it back to Bowles. Flyers win the face off and come head up with some steam up the wall. Flyers dump it deep into the center ice zone. Flyers steal it again. Shot blocked by Cunningham. Nice job getting in front of that puck. Deflection into the netting. Nice play by Matthew Cole. We have face off to the right of the center ice goal. Schaefer taking the draw. Wins it back to Parker, who skates behind his own net. Loses control of the puck over to the Flyers. The Flyers shoot. Another nice job getting a stick in there. Couldn't quite tell who that was, but keep those pucks going into the net. High up into the netting behind the goal. And Schaefer again on the draw. He's out there with Cunningham and Bowles. Parker with the puck down behind the net. Nice nifty move to get away from pressure. Flyers keep it in though. They're going to be a tripping penalty on Parker. Sorry, folks. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. So center ice will be short-handed. Ratliff to take the draw. Neutral draw there. Ratliff fighting for it, and out comes Bissett with a nice shot. Good save again by the Flyers goalie. Bissett doing a good job forechecking. Niftily stick handling. You can't stick handle 1 through 3. Defense needs to get back. Good play by Ratliff. And the puck is cleared by Lewingrub all the way down. Back come the Flyers on the power play. There is 51 seconds left in the power play. They cross the line. They are 4-on-2, and I don't know why our kids are not skating. Nice play by Kayla. I realize we're short-handed, but 4-on-2 with the forward loafing back is not acceptable. Okay, we will have a face-off. New group out there. Price out there. Still Lewingrub and Bissett back there on defense. Price hustling. Shot. Good save by Kayla. Knocking into the corner. Throw it along the half wall. Good hustle, get it out. Nether. Still can't clear the zone. Cassette still can't clear the zone. Somebody hit the puck hard. There we go. Lewingrub knocks it down. 15 seconds left in the game. Nether with a steal shot, blocked by the Flyers. Back come the Flyers. Good play by Price to body somebody off the break. There, back comes the set. Skate with him. He got a break. Here comes the set. Wound up his shot. Made it a little too easy for the goalie to save there. Maybe flick it so that they can't quite read where it's going. Back comes Schaefer, skating hard. Loses control of the puck. Lundgren back on the corner. Going to be in a race. Going to have to skate away from pressure. Floats it up into the zone. Fight along the wall for it. Goes into the center ice bench. Shots are 17-11. Score is 2-0. We're in the middle of the second period. Am I?
I don't know, that might be scary.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Nice shout out from one of the fans there in Alpharetta. Schaefer with the puck along the wall. Goes back to Cunningham. Turns it over, but Schaefer's back to recover inside the zone. Outlet pass to Bowles. Bowles crossing into the Flyer zone. Shot off the pads of a Flyers player back out to neutral line. Cunningham reverses ice. Oh, tricky little play there. Went off the skate of a Flyer. Fortunately, it was soft and right into the midst of the Flyers goalie. Face off to the left of the Flyers goal. Ratliff will take it. Flyers win the draw. Ratliff recovers it. Good play by Graham Davis to take the body there. So now we have 4 people, but don't get the puck. The Flyers take it. Shot from the point way high. Into the corner with the Flyer player. Flyers throw it back behind our net. Lundgren puts it over into the corner where Davis has it. Intercepted by the Flyers. Nice pad save there by Taylor. Out comes Carey. 3-on-3. Carey fighting hard for the puck. Good battle there. Keep fighting. Flyers get it because, well, they had 2 people there. We had 1. And the puck goes down. Ooh, off the post. Tricky shot there. Caught a break there. If any of our players are interested in going back and looking at film, that right there by the Flyers is a good example of why you want to shoot it quickly sometimes. You don't have to gather it as hard as you can, but that getting it off quick can sometimes catch the goalie off guard. The center ice has a break. Nether with it. Catches up to it, gathers. Nice back-checking there by the Flyers to lift the stick and prevent a scoring opportunity. Cassette steals. Puck is outside in the neutral zone. Dyke with it, throws it to no one. And Nether with it. Flyers take it again. Flyers crossing the zone. Flyers got the puck in the back corner. Standing there, no pressure. Now we have some pressure and we get the puck loose. Flyers again get it in the corner. We stand and watch a little bit. Now pressure and good play. The pressure works. And Adams takes it up. Look at Adams sprinting up the ice. Gathers himself. Nice flip into the middle there. Feather uses his long reach to steal the puck. Dyke goes to the puck and then watches it. Oh, that could be, yeah, that's going to be a penalty. That was a penalty for being 6'5". Feather will go off for 2 minutes, I hope. Just a minor penalty there. That's all it should be. The kid turned, and Morgan was just much, much bigger. Center ice shorthanded again. It'll be Schaefer out there with Cole, Cunningham, and Parker to try to kill this one off. Center ice wins the draw. Cunningham has it behind the net, gets some space, and clears it down the ice. Flyers organizing in their own zone, flip it up the neutral ice. Where they come in with a break. Shot just went wide. Didn't look like Kayla saw it there. Flyers have the puck up to the point. Point to point. Not really pressuring the puck. Shot hit off. The people gathered in the middle and cleared nicely by Schaefer. 45 seconds left in the penalty. Cole can't get caught behind the net. Can't do a drive-by. Come on, Gray. Shot saved by Kayla and a good cover. That was for you, Jennifer. Calling out your child for the drive-by. "29 seconds still left to kill in the penalty, and it'll be Ratliff on the draw, wins it back, and cleared out. That's how you do it. Win the face-off back. The Flyers gather back in their own zone, gaining speed. Into the zone, pressure the puck, good pressure there. The Flyers have it. Skating freely, shot, saved by Kayla. Face off to Kayla's left. This time won by the Flyers. Good, nice cross-ice pass shot. Save, kicked aside, and cleared by center ice. Center ice, if they get on their horse. Well, center ice skates right past somebody. That's, again, something you cannot do in ice hockey. The Flyers have it. We get back, though. Good hustle to get back in the defensive zone. Lift out. Skate hard. The Flyers back out 2-on-2. Shot. Club saved by Kayla, and she'll hold for a faceoff. 2:48 left in the second period. 2-0. Price to take the face-off. The set leisurely gets back into ready position. Face-off won by the Flyers. Trickles in. There is nobody covering that side of the ice, but Kayla was able to get over and make the save. Face off to Kayla's left. Davis around the wall. A little timid play there by Louis. And Center Ice is able to clear. Louisburg chasing after it. Back come the Flyers. Knight watches the puck, and it goes clear. It's going to go for icing. Being outshot 21-12.
25-10.
I'm told it's 25-10 by the official scorer. I'm going by the people on the board who can be a little bit off as they're trying to keep up with a lot of things. Face off there. Flyers have it behind the center ice net. Cole out behind Parker. He fell over something, and Schaefer gathers. Skate with it, Gray. There you go. Nice. It gets it into the zone. Flyers have a 2-on-1. Wide open person. Somebody else fell. Not sure if they put oil on the ice. Shot. Oh, they just missed a nice place. Nice play down by the goal. They're flying around. Pardon the pun. I'm not a person who's big on puns, but we need to get the puck iced and get a fresh group out there. We're just skating around. Somebody fell. Again, not a falling. Great play by Kayla to get it covered. 40 seconds left. Somebody check our skates for gum at the bottom of it. We had 3 or 4 people fall down during that shift. 40 seconds left in the second period. Ratliff to take the face-off in his own zone. Wins it back. There's a battle for the puck at the dot. Taylor covers it again. Ratliff on the draw with 30 seconds left. In a battle at the dot. Good tying the puck up. The Flyers sneak in, though. And that'll be Adams behind the net. Good outlet pass by Anderson over to Ratliff. Over to Carey. Drops it back to Ratliff, who dumps it to somebody on the Flyers. And the Flyers don't quite clear the zone. Good hold in there by Anderson. Another good hold in there. That time by Davis. And that'll end the second period. Okay, we start the third period, and they got the clock right this time, so that's a start. Changing things up a little bit, which is good. When you've gone 9 straight periods without scoring, may as well try something different. Can't hurt. So you've got Moongrub out there on wing. The Flyers come in and dump it in. Back goes Cunningham. Good check by the Flyers in the corner. Out comes Bissett. Oh no, turnover. Nice save by Taylor. Taylor bailed out the team there. Pass went off a Flyers skate right to somebody all alone in front.
Gotta call it.
Face off down in our zone. A lot of chirping at the officials here. Not a lot, just a little bit for if Stefan is watching. Just want to be pressure the puck. Team is not pressuring the puck. Go get it, Jacob. Go. And the puck gets out of the zone. Yo, that's something. Cunningham back behind the net with the puck. Skates it up. Skate with it. Flyers have the puck. Good play by Pricey to steal it. Pricey in over the zone. Knocked off the puck, but Dyke with a nice follow. Shot just wide. Back in the corner goes Bissett with it. Nice move to get around. Goes with it. Bissett 1 on, 2 on, 4. So.
There you go. There you go.
And not cleared. Back goes Price. He's got a break if he can catch it. Speed race. Here comes Price in. Oh, good attempt there by Price. Bissett back with it. Gathers behind his own net. Gathering up steam. Skating up the ice. It's going to be a 1 on 3. Yeah, that's what happens when you go 1 on 3. Flyers come back with the puck. Flyers go 1 on 2. Skate around behind the goal. Throw it out in front. Somebody following. Good trailer there by the Flyers. Flyers have the puck. Oh, nice save by Taylor. That was a tricky shot again from the point. Didn't wind up. Threw it at the net. Another shot deflects off several people. Flyers, another penalty on center ice. They don't seem to be calling penalties on the Flyers this game. Maybe they had one. Seemed to be a lot of penalties on us. The set is in the box, trying to read what the signal from the official is. They're chatting, trying to decide what penalty call they want to make up on this one. Well, I didn't see what the call was. What was the call? Interference. Interference, I'm told by the fans. Flipped over the net. Somehow that did not go in. It flipped up high. Can people still hear me? I thought I heard this go off. You can still hear me? I don't know. Well, I might be talking to myself. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, Flyers. Flyers behind the net. Still on a power play. Good play there by Adams to clear it down the ice. He'll offer a little bit more time. Flyers break out. Long stretch pass. Skates around the defender, shoots it just off the side of the net. Parker battling behind the net, flips it into the corner. Oh, there's two. That should be two penalties. What are they doing? Did they call two? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not one to. Refs have a tough job out there, fans, but when they're calling interference in traffic situations and not when we're skating out in the open ice, I gotta question whether we're getting a little bit of Nashville hot chicken out here. Score's still 2-0. We're still in this game. Price and Louis have a 4-on-4. I like this. We're going to try something new. Price wins the draw. Louis got out of position there. So a centering pass goes wide. Can't just let somebody walk right out from the net. Get beat to the puck and just let somebody. Not sure what was going on there. But they won the puck battle, walked out in front of the ice, in front of our net all alone, and stuffed it into the goal. So 4-on-4 for another 34 seconds, and we'll be on abbreviated power play. Price again in there with it. Good play. Get after him. Get on him. Body. Shot at the goal. Kicked aside by Kayla. Davis with it. We have it. Davis goes right into the center of the ice. Nice play by Bryce. Back goes Beecher. Winding up. Skating very quickly. Maneuvers around. Got a shot on goal. It's okay. Nice play, Beecher. Cunningham up. Little fighting for the puck there. Somehow, they're killing a penalty, which is why that's not icing, and back comes the set. Turnover center ice, 2-on-1 for the Flyers. Good play by Cunningham to block a shot there. Cole with it up along the wall. Flips it out. Where Bowles will chase. Put the center ice, Parker. Cross ice past the Bowles. Bowles chasing. Schaefer with it. Shot from an odd angle. Kicked aside easily. Flyers break out. Good play by Parker to muscle the puck away. Parker down on the ice, waiting to get up, but a nice play right there to take the body and muscle the puck away. Face off to the left of the center ice goal. 9:37 left. 3-0 Flyers. Face-off is puck is battered around, shot just wide by the Flyers. Parker into the corner, flips it up to the point, where a Flyer player gathers, skates in, somehow got a high sticking penalty. Looks to be on either the Flyers or both. Cannot tell right yet. It's just going to be on the Flyers. Okay, a power play. Let's see if we can't scratch here. Shots are 20. What are the shots according to the board here are 26-13. I'm not sure what the actual shots are. Sunrise has the puck. Ratliff dumps it behind the Flyers' goal. Flyers skating out with it. And they clear it down the ice just wide of the net where Parker takes the puck. Parker, nice little pass to set with it, gathering up speed. Needs some help. Takes it around the net, throws it in front where we have nobody. That was not on the set there. We should have somebody there. Somebody needs to go to the front of the net. And the Flyers are able to clear again. Parker behind the net. Outlet to Ratliff, who flips it out in the center on a Flyer stick. Knocked down by Price. Ooh, that was a pretty close offside call, but offside nonetheless. 29 seconds left in what could generously be called our power play. Schaefer centering Bold and Cole. Adams and Cunningham on defense. Puck comes at Adams. Over to Cunningham. Crosses center ice and dumps it into the Flyer zone, where we're not chasing it aggressively. Adams again with it at center ice. And it's cleared. Stopped by Kayla. Cunningham, and the power play is over. Schaefer steers the puck out to Adams, over to Schaefer. Nice break out there. Schaefer in, shoots it way high. And Bowles going for the puck. We're jammed up again. Schaefer has the puck, dumps it towards the goal, bouncing puck, passed aside by the Flyers. Icing on the Flyers, which is good. We had a change there that looked a little confused. 7 minutes left in this game. 3-0 Flyers. Price with Dyke. Back behind goal, there's Davis. Dumps it around to Dyke. Davis flips it up the wall to Mather. Mather coming out, skating out with it. It's by one player. It's got somebody in front. Oh, shoot. Flyers break it back out. Throw it at the net. Easy save for Kayla. So back comes Mather using his long reach, and it goes into the bench. Face off to the left of the center ice goal. It'll be Ratliff. Loses the draw, but center ice is able to gather the puck. They did not get that pass. Going along. They're offside. You got an easy clear. Out comes Adams. Dumps it deep in. Chases it. Good job, Noah. And back come the Flyer. He's offside. Sorry, folks, but I'm standing almost right at the blue line, and that one was pretty obvious. Shots are 27-15. Score is 3-0. 5:28 left in the game. Schaefer out with Cole and Bowles to set, and Adams back on defense. Adams rims it around the board to Cole. Good block there by Cassette. Got his skating away. Knocked the guy down to get the puck. Schaefer gathers. Bowles up the wall. Throws it to the point where it is knocked out of play. Schaefer to take the draw. Wins it back to Cunningham. Rims it around to Cole. Got to get there, Matthew. Harker battling in the corner with it. The Flyers have two. We have one. Cole now comes in to help, but by that time they already have the puck. Again, a 2-on-1 for the Flyers. I like their chance of getting the puck when that's the case. They throw it to the net, flicks in, they score. I'm live. We're back. Needed a break to cough. Flyers take it. Flyers have it. It escapes out. Let's see if we can get us a goal. Dyken. Nice feed to Nether. Nether got off a good shot, so that'll increase our shot total. Now there's a whistle. Four minutes even left in this penultimate game of our SYTHL season. Davis has it back at the point. The Flyers take it. Nether hustling around. Dyke dumps it in, and Nether battle for the puck. Almost had a good opportunity there.
Go, go!
Davis gathers it over to Nether. Good outlet pass to Price. Price gathering speed. Gets around the defender. That's total penalty. Okay, 3:13 left. See if we can't get us a goal. Some of the fans are yelling to go 6-on-4. I say let's go 7-on-4. Let's shoot for 8-on-4 and see if we can't get us a goal here. Adams with it. Over to Carey. We enter the zone. Puck is tied up in the corner. It's not moving. Now it moves. We have somebody behind the inside. Yeah, we score! Pop the champagne bottle. Center Ice is on the board after a 9-period drought. Celebrate. Hudson Ratliff on the power play. Hey, it's 4-1. Maybe that'll get us going. Sometimes you just need one. Flyers back in the zone. Shot behind the net. They circle around wide open. They score. 5-1. Five to 1 Flyers. Well, Parker. Flyers circle back to avoid the offside. Parker with it. Good move. Good move. Good hustle there. Nice move to get a shot. Dyke gets trucked over in the corner. Legal hit. Just back come the Flyers. Skating ahead of us. Outnumbering us 2-on-1 below the goal. Not anymore.
Extra.
1:14 left. Not sure what's going on here. Seems to be. It almost looks like a police lineup. Get the witness in and pick out. Was it tall, short? Ultimately, they settled on Tyler Price. Guilty. They also have a penalty on the Flyers. Conversation. And the face-off will be where? On the dot outside of the center ice zone. Center ice wins the face-off. Parker with it. Outlet pass to Ratliff. Crosses the line. Cross-ice pass. Anderson.
Good body, Dad.
Good play. Good play. Good bump there. Once Garrett realizes he's fairly big and starts doing that, his hockey world will change. Seems to be a lot of talking going on. Hearing a lot of background noise, not really sure what that is. Face off to the right of the Flyers goal with 1:20 left. Flyers break out.
Bonnie, go! Bonnie, there you go.
Anderson up to Carey. Flyers take it back. Anderson. Good shift from Anderson here. 40 seconds left. That was a dive and a half. But looked like a little embellishment should go along with that one, but I don't think that'll happen. I'll give you 2 spins on the ice, but you do the third one to me that's embellishment. 38 seconds left. It will be Mather taking the draw. Flyers win it. Puck does not come out. More Mather with a chance. He's sort of playing all alone as the Flyers come out 4-on-2. Bulls, they have a breakaway. They can get up some speed. A nice physical play. Yeah, got a little bit of a fracas going on. Good for James. Good for James. Need a little spunk on this team, a little energy.
That's your fault, ref! Congratulations, man. Lost control of the game. Where's the other one?
There are 5 seconds left. The score is 5-1. Okay, looks like they're calling penalties on both sides. Let's drop the puck and move along with this thing. Turning the last 5 seconds of this one into an NBA game. Could take 20 minutes. All right, let's drop the puck and get on our way. Ratliff on it. Nice attempt at the goal. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. 3 in an hour and a half.